What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new edition of the Monday Morning Jumpstart. Yeah, this is going to be a little different because we're riding down the road, so we can call this the Riding with Russ Special Edition. No, I'm just kidding. Don't worry. I'm going to keep my eyes on the road when I pull out of here. But I did want to encourage you today, and here's what I want to say. Excuse your excuses. See, we live in America, the land of opportunity. Yet so many people are so consumed with what's going to be their next excuse for why they can't accomplish what they want to accomplish that they aren't focusing their energy and effort on accomplishing what they want to accomplish. So, here's the challenge, is that everybody has excuses. There are a list of excuses. You can make them all day long. In fact, some of them are pretty good excuses. They're legitimate. It makes sense for your life to have such an excuse. The bad thing is, if you stay doing that, you're going to stay stuck in what I call excusitis forever. And you're never going to break out because you're constantly sitting there passive on the sidelines with your life. You're not taking an active role in living your life and pursuing what you want to pursue. The reason behind most of these excuses is that people don't ever sit down and write goals for their life. They don't have a dream. They don't have a passion for their life. They're constantly sitting there and they live in excusitis. And that's what the enemy wants us to do. He comes to steal, kill, and destroy. He wants to pursue you, and he wants to destroy your dreams and your passions and your gifts. But Jesus came that we would have life and have it to the full. And so the encouragement for today and the takeaway for today is for you to begin to see your life through the lens of vision. That you stop sitting back and living passively, but you take an active responsibility for your life. That you begin to say, I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. He's called me, He's gifted me, He's got plans for my life, and He wants to use me. But unless I take an active role in deciding to allow Him to work in and through my life, it's not going to happen. I'm going to constantly sit there and constantly make excuses. We always have somebody else to blame for our problems. It's the economy's fault. It's the president's fault. It's the government's fault. It's our parents' fault. Somebody may say, well, I'm not really a bad person. My parents were alcoholics. My granddad was an alcoholic. It runs in the family. Well, truth be told, that's not true. You might have some things in your life that preconceived notions and ideas that you're going to become an alcoholic, and that can contribute to that. But at the end of the day, you have to make your own choices. You have to choose how you're going to live your life. You're either going to choose to be like those people in your life who have had a negative influence, or you're going to choose to overcome those things and break through excusitis. So, the takeaway for today, here it is. Begin to live through the lens of vision. Take your life, find out what you want to do for the rest of your life. What are you passionate about? What are your gifts? What is the purpose that God has created you for? And work toward those things. Set long-term goals, mid-term goals, short-term goals that you can work toward that'll get you where you want to go. Because if not, you're going to sit back and years down the road, you're going to look back at all these excuses you've been making for all these years, and you're going to wish you had done something differently. So I'm here to tell you today, starting right now, begin to list out your goals. List out those things you want to do. What do you want to be remembered for? What legacy do you want to leave? And begin to work toward that legacy. Listen, you've got it in you. You just got to choose to live it. You've got to choose to let it come out of you and begin to actively live your life in pursuit of your passions, your dreams, and your goals. If not, excusitis is going to stay with you until you get to the grave, and that's not what we want. I want you to get to the end of your life and look back and say, man, I had an awesome life. I pursued those things I was passionate about. I defeated excusitis. The disease didn't hold me down forever. I made excuses for a period of time, but I broke through, and that's what I want for you guys.